Hello, and welcome to the pet room. So I've been doing considerable tinkering, and part of what I was having trouble with was the backup command. And I was like, what is going on here? So I went through, and I gathered up a bunch of disks, and I was like, anyway, sure enough, what I figured was happening is sometimes when these drives were messing up, they were actually doing things to the disk. Like if it was reading and doing and whatever, and then along came this strange error with probably because of strange power things. Things were happening. Anyway, I believe I have that resolved now. And I've gone through a bunch of disks and I found some that wouldn't work and I reformatted and redone. Anyway, I did recently run, of all things, a backup command. And it worked. Woohoo! Now this drive here has been on for a very long time. And it's dandy. This is the one that had the dead drive that I replaced. And more and more I think, it's nice to preserve the history of each machine and stuff, but really, when it comes down to it, parts are parts. So, does it matter if the original drive is in there? It would be nice, but it doesn't matter. So, alright. Cheers. What is this? A to-do list from a while ago that is done. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. And I actually used this. It was beautiful. Yeah, I had a disc that had two sides to it. And I don't mean to open up the whole debate about should you do a disc with both sides. But anyway, here is a disc notcher. It's a beautiful thing. It is made specifically to cut just the right size hole in just the right spot on a 5¼ inch disc. And I can demonstrate. Here's a disc. Here, if you hold it up, see, and there I am. So I'm through there. But there's a little notch on the left side. There's a notch. There's no notch on the right side. But all you have to do is put a disc in, line it up, hold it securely, or you can put it on a table, hold it securely in that corner, and it has been notched. I can use the other side now. I have doubled my capacity. Now, has this disc ever been used on this side before? No, it has not. Never. Let's see here. First of all, we'll catalog D0. And that comes up just fine. And then we'll catalog D1. And I guess we should close the door. And it will not come up with anything. It has never, ever been written to. And I think, well, you know what, just for fun, I'm just going to put a backup D0, D1. And away she goes, and that's that. But that is not why we're here. But anyway, there is a disc notcher. A beautiful thing. You could use scissors and hole punches and all kinds of things. And I've had good success basically taking a disc and turning it around and showing exactly where the hole is and taking scissors and cutting just so. But it's not as neat as that. Anyway, this one, of all things, is a little bit yellowed. Maybe I should leave it out in the sun. Anyway, we are backing up. Oh yeah, so this, it's an old camping mug with character. Feel like I should be out with the Cartwrights on Bonanza, gathering around the fire, drinking some coffee. But I don't drink coffee. But anyway, good to put parts in while working on things. Maybe not chips, because it is kind of enamel and metal and stuff. And there, oh, there's the little wee notch out of the disc. I will get rid of that. Anyway, this is doing its thing. It is, and it's funny, and another thing I was going to do, and maybe I'll do while things are happening, is this meter here. It's fine. It works. Mostly I use it for automotive things. But I have no idea what kind of batteries go in it. I've looked around and I don't see what it says, and I can't find a way to change them. Of course, I may, as soon as I undo all this, I may see the light. I don't know. Above all, really don't want to lose the screws. Oh, and the backup has been successful. All right, we'll take these things out. Is this going to open for me? It might. It might indeed. But am I going to find that I didn't need to do this? Oh, what's it say? Oh, now that I look at it. Stop. Stop. Again. Read operating manual. To avoid electrical shock, remove test leads before opening case. Reasonable. Alright. So I have undone the screws, I think. And chances are, if I'm really going to keep this, not keep this, but have it open all this way. That's a screw. Let go. Ah! I should seek good batteries for it. Because I don't know what it takes in here. And I still don't know, because it's not. There it is. Ah! Super heavy duty. AAA batteries. Okay, well, these are still okay. They are. But as I now have this open, and I did not read the manual, I will now, with great care and reverence, put this back. And I'll give a little turn to the screw, and a little turn to the screw, just a little. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 8:37 p.m.
Okay, I'm not going over tonight to get screws. Okay, I'm going to leave this the meter over here with the leads over there, and tomorrow I will see about replacing the batteries. Why? Because I can, and because it's probably a good thing. Now, what do we have here? We have a phone that is fully charged, so it can also go here. I have an older iPad that's probably not fully charged. Well, it's not bad. Anyway. Okay. Oh, by the way, the backup onto that one-sided disc that I double-sided. Hang on. Did it work? It did. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So, just trying to look for disks and drives. There, I'm keeping stuff there. Okay. The plan at this moment is to turn off this thing, and this is not easy. It's not easy to get out. Okay. Now, over here on newspaper is a circuit board that is quite fine. Everything is working. Everything is dandy. I'm going to undo it. Get the plugs out. There's the LED. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, you. The data. Power to the board. The power from the power supply. And finally, the IEEE cable. Because, well, we don't need it at this time to be connected so well. Because this was kind of a leap of faith. Hello. Come on. Come out. Okay. Boy. Okay. Yeah, that was secure. Okay. Ah, that's hot. Ah, that's hot. It's been on for a while. Gee. Makes sense that those heat sinks would dissipate some heat. Okay. So now, I'm going to get this other board over here. First, though, I'm going to get 3 chips. I'm going to get the 6502. I'll put it over here on the pet. And then I'm going to get these 2 6532s. Anyway, the leap of faith that I took was that I believe that 2 of the drives that I have here are having not troubles with chips and things. I think they're having troubles with power. Stable power. So this board, oh, that's still hot. Not surprising. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. This board is going to go up over here, out of the way, where to secure. This one, which was having issues. Strange issues. Consistently strange issues. I'm going to put in the same chips that I was having trouble with, or that this thing was having trouble with, except I'm not I don't think the 6502 is the original. I think it really was troubled. Okay. Okay, so here, now this is the board that has the extra LED thing, which of course I can't really use and I can't connect. But what I can do is put this back on the newspaper, back in the top of the drive, and I can plug in all that I can plug in. All right, we've got everything in, and then I can fasten up the the IEEE cable and screw it in. At least I think I can screw it in. I'd rather screw it in than screw it up. I want it to be secure. Sometimes the These little things don't like screwing in very well. And this one is not really cooperating terribly well. Oh well, it is secure. I'll make sure nothing is touching anything that it should not touch. Now remember, hello Penny, this drive, or this combination of things, was causing all kinds of weird stuff to happen. Hello Penny. So, I'm going to take this disc, which is the one I just double-sided. Hello Penny. And I'm going to take this disc, which is over there. It's a 1541 test demo. I can't close, no Penny, I cannot close that drive. I can't do it. I can't do it. Here we have a newspaper from August the 6th of 2010. Country wedding in urban setting. Calling all redheads who feel misjudged. Red velvet cupcakes win new generation of fans. Ooh. What is this? Comics. Ooh. We'll see about them. Okay. That can go back. I've got other paper there. This is open and working. And are we going to see weird stuff? Maybe. All right. I know I have a good disc in there. And right now, I put in to catalog D0, and it is thinking about it, but it's not doing it. Maybe there is something else. Okay, catalog D1 is working. Well, that's interesting. Did I put this in upside down or something? Nope. Catalog D1, D0. This is peculiar because, as you know, just before this, and it won't come back. All right, I'm going to recheck every single plug. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, the head is here, the head is good. The head is here, the head is good. The power is in the right place. The slide button, I didn't touch these things. I did replug these cables into here. This, I suppose, could make a difference. But if there is something else that is ailing with this drive, yes, like perhaps a strange cat in the distance. All right, I'll wiggle the power, make sure that indeed nothing is touching. The IEEE cable is in. Turn it back on. Okay, it's hearing its head banging. And we'll start with D1. D1 comes up just fine. Now we know that this drive works just fine. Okay, now D0 is coming up just fine. I wonder if something was not just so. Alright, well we're going to try catalog D0, catalog D1, go to 10. Oh, I wonder if I bet you I had the program in there. Okay, I have to get rid of that. New. Okay. Run. Now, of course, what are we looking for? Weird stuff. That it wouldn't read was indeed weird. But it does seem to have cleared up. Maybe something I had done with the plugging in was not just to its liking. I just don't know. But it does seem to be doing okay, this board, with the chips that are in it now. It does. So, let's see here. What do we have in here? What do we have? Well, we have notes. We have a disk drive. Sorry, one drive. And we have a couple of cables. And of course, the LED thing, which I'm not even sure how to successfully get this LED out of this case if I wanted to. Because I think they're kind of heated in. But if I had to, I would. And what else? Well, there's some wires attached to the bottom, the grounding wire things. And this does seem to be doing okay. So, let us catalog D0. And why don't we say that we will load, where to go? Copy till OK3. Deload. And it's away. Things are formatting. They are. Now over here, it's funny, I have this other drive that is pretty empty. It has, it has a power supply in it. Now, that's about it. Let me read. What is this, Penny? Don't be behind me. Don't be behind me, Penny. 4040, very strange. Seems okay. Heat, cold, fan. Swap main board. See what we're up to. Check. D0 for platter spinning. Swap data cable. After other board work, swap chips. Main board swapped. D1 board swapped. Stone closed arrows. Warms up better. 5 flashes. 7 different times. 3 flashes. Different times. Suspect power supply or caps. Do not use until... Penny. Until further note. Penny. No, Penny. This is not secure, Penny. I need to put this on the floor, Penny. I know, Penny. Penny. We'll put that on the floor. Now this cardboard is not good for Penny. No, it is not. You want to come here? I'm going to hoist you. Okay, Penny. Oh, we have hoisted Penny. Now, you cannot go on this one. Hello? Penny? No, you can't go on this one. You can lie down here. Yes, you can. This one is not warm. It's not on. It is not. But it's the same. No, you can't go on that one. No, you can't go on that one. No, you cannot. You cannot. I know. No, you cannot. Okay. Sorry, we've got this running. There you go. Hello. Okay. Yes, Penny. Yes. No biting, Penny. No biting, Penny. No. No, you cannot go on that one. You cannot go on that one. You cannot. Things are happening here. Yes, they are. Where do you like it? Under your chin? Under your chinny chin chin? There you go, Penny. Behind the ears, yes, that's nice. Nice kitty. But you can't go, no, you can't go there. You can't go there. You cannot go there, Penny. Not there. No, 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 no. You coming back around? Hmm? Gonna lie down? Gonna have a stretch? You can do whatever you want, but you can't go over there. Oh, I'm just looking at the drive here. The lights are flashing. Everything seems to be going well. What do you think, Penny? It's a funny thing. I just want to look at these two. These are the... Hey. Nope. Taz cap. No, they're different. They are different. One is... Hey, no. You cannot go over there. That is not available. Not. Okay, it worked. Okay, no, Penny, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You can't go over there. You want to get down? Anyway, these are different. One is 15 volt, no, 15 volts DC. The other is 25 volts DC. Oh, no. No. Penny. 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 Hi. No, you can't go down there. Anyway, one is a 900-102-01. One is 23,015 volts DC. The other is 13,025 volts DC. Then there's this other number, I don't know what it means, 8126, 85 degrees. And another one, 8131, 85 degrees. What does it mean? I don't know. Oh, there's other things. Like a little button here. I'm not thinking of touching it. Anyway. There we are. Hello. Are you going to have a scratch, Penny? Oh, so, much as I suspected, these are okay. Now, I have not ever, remember, I've never taken these things. Oh, no. No. Penny, I think it's time. No, there's no jumping. I see what's going on in your eyes. I know it. I know what you want to do. You want to jump somewhere. And if you want to jump somewhere, then down. Thank you, Penny. Whoosh. And poof, she was gone. Alright, so that... Did it work? It did. So maybe. This is the one that always seems to find the trouble. It's called copy 10 times. So let's see what we have here. It is called torture. So this should try and do this 10 times, and it's probably going to work 10 times. And we're not going to watch this, but we'll see if anything strange happens as it does it. We shall. I'm still curious. I think I see a cat hair in here. As to why this drive didn't immediately come to life, but then, a little shuffling. I suppose I should. Oh god, there's more cat hair. Where could that come from? How about that? I should um, I should remember what it is that I should do. Oh, at some point, if this is in here and it's working and it's happy and it passes all its tests, then I should swap in some of the other chips that are giving me grief. There are two other sets of these chips here, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking that was power things, and what I guess I should do is snag the power supply and the other things out of the other 4040, and maybe, possibly pass them along to Rudy. Say, Rudy, what up with this? What up with this? Yeah. So, this drive, now I have not done it before, but I could transplant things in. I could transplant things into any now that I'm getting to know these better and better and better. But I guess right now I'm still going to test and see what's what. So I think what I have now, I think I have 4 that are working, and 2 that probably have strange either power supplies or capacitors, or both, or something. I suppose if I was brave, I could swap out the power supply in one of these, connect it to the capacitors that are still there, and see what's what. But I don't think that is in the plan right now because, of course, I thought I was almost finished with 4040s, I thought. Because I know there's one behind me over there. And I know there's one in the other room that is part of the flood, but it has a circuit board. Haven't ever done anything to try the circuit board. So I do want to try the circuit board out, the upper the motherboard, and see what's what. There's a couple other funny things stuck in there that nothing to do with the drive, and I'm just curious about them. But anyway, yes, I should try that board and see what can be rescued. If it works, maybe it works. I don't know. I just don't know. But then, and this is when I was talking to Rudy and counting things up in my head. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, things are happening. It's cataloging. It's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I thought, okay, I've got the 7th there, the one over there, and then I forgot, and I may have already told you this, that I had been putting, when I was moving pets and other such things, there were some other dual drives underneath the pool table, and I said, oh, you know what, I can put them under the pets. That'd be great for the picture. Anyway, I forgot about them. So there's 3 of them over there on that table, and one of them is a 4040. So, as this is 4040 season, I need to get at that. And I'm just going to glance down under here. I don't think there's any others, but I haven't gone to the basement, and I really don't remember. I just don't. So, I don't know. I don't know. One thing I liked about the 8296, and I guess also it would be the same on the 8032 and other things, is I could have it set up to sound an alarm when something went wrong. I could. As in, when it had an error, there's a character string, and I have to find out which character string it is again now, because I don't remember. But it's the one, when you're typing away in an 8032, and you reach close to the edge of the line, it will give a little warning like, yo, you're getting close. And there's a character string that makes that noise. So you can have it that if something goes wrong, like say I was doing this, and it was coming up, and it was fine, and then it started throwing errors, I could have it say, whoa, 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 there's errors here, and have it just scream out. And I could say, wherever, well, I can't hear it all over the house, but certainly even on the little speaker, it's like, wait a sec, I hear a chirping in the distance. But this pet does not have such facilities. It will. So be it. Anyway, if it is, these capacitor things, I have no idea how much they are to replace. Maybe I'll, I've got other drives. Maybe I'll end up with spares from some of the other things. And I should look up, how do you test a capacitor? And I should know this. I did take electronics in high school. And I think most everybody in the class would agree with me. There was not a whole lot of inspiration, teaching, understanding of much of anything to do with it. I mean, we did things. One of the best projects we ever did is for open house. We made this thing that was a traffic light running off a pet. And I think we had it set up that if there was an alarm noise, that the lights would all flash. It was really cool. Who knows? Maybe it's still there. Probably not. But maybe. But I remember there was one guy, and he didn't know very much about electronics and didn't care to. But we were all there. It was great camaraderie in the class. And his job, because we had to use external power supplies, his job at the beginning of the day was to grab these 3 or 4 power supplies, connect them together in parallel, have them ready for us, and then he would observe what we were doing. And at the end of the day, there we go. We're starting again. At the end of the day, he would take the power supplies, unconnect them parallel, and actually the way he did that, really, he took a wire. They had screw-on things. He took a wire, and he stick it through the hole, screwed it together, boom. We got the power supply all parallel. It was beautiful. Anyway, beginning of the day, he would do that. At the end of the day, he would undo that. And that was his thing. And my brother and I think we did the software, and another fellow was the hardware man. But we all did our thing. Anyway, but that was the kind of thing that I think we actually learned the most. Because a lot of the stuff, the teacher, he was a nice fellow. But we would even nicely ask for a little less preaching and a little more teaching. Because really, I think he thought a lot of us came in there with a lot more knowledge than we did, and we just like, huh? And yeah, anyway, it was an interesting class. Lots of interesting people, lots of great memories. But like most classes, where maybe you don't remember much about what you learned in the class, you certainly remember some of the fun times. Like, in the national anthem tape deck, there was something wrong with it. It appeared in the class. And this one guy took it to see what he could do, and sure enough, he found out, I don't know what was wrong, but he also managed to alter the national anthem tape. I think it was something called the rodeo song. It started out as the national anthem. And yeah, it changed. And I think they were quickly able to figure out who did it, because he was the only one who worked on it. Oh well, things happen. So I guess this can go down on the floor. And I guess maybe in the next episode, because this seems to be working, I'll let this run and run and run and run and run. Maybe in the next episode, I'll get the circuit board from the flooded 4040. And I'll give it a whirl, because I have the setup that I can just quickly plug it in. I can. And it's funny, I think the flooded one, the flooded machine also has the power supply in it. But I'm not sure that I would trust it. Maybe I should take it out, put it all in some bags, and also see what Rudy can make of it, or figure it. Certainly, they're heavy, and I wouldn't throw them away, but I'd certainly make sure they get properly recycled. They are the vast amount of weight within the drive. Mind you, the whole case is metal. The top is metal, the bottom is metal. And why is that? Because, well, Jack Jamil had a company that made filing cabinets, so they could make stuff out of metal. And they did. Okay, so number 3 is done. And we're off and away. And so far, we've not seen one bit of that funny, weird stuff. So I did put a message up. I should update people online and say that I really believe that what was going on with this drive and the other drive over there is power issues that was making it look bad. I remember, I was going to finish the story before I started it. I never really finished it. I had an Amiga 500. It was giving all kinds of weird stuff, but not consistent weird stuff. I was like, what the heck? Like, it's like you turn it on and it flashes one thing, you turn it on, it comes up, then it doesn't, then it's here, then it was just like, what is going on? So it was, anyway, then I thought, the very first thing, and this is why they call it that, there's this Kickstart ROM. Maybe the Kickstart ROM is squirrely. So I swapped it out, machine came up just fine, it was perfectly dandy, it was perfectly fine. And indeed, the Kickstart thing, ROM, was crazy, absolutely crazy. So sometimes, you're being pointed in all these strange directions about, it could be the Agnes, it could be the this, it could be the, look at what it's flashing, and the screen is coming up, and the grr meditation, and what'll I do? Sometimes take a step back and say, all right, let's try something simple. First thing, Kickstart. Oh yeah, Kickstart. And in this case, it was, strange stuff, and I don't know how, the things, weird things are coming up, and it's getting better, it's getting worse, it's some weird stuff. It's got to be power. It's just got to be. And so far, it seems possibly that I am correct on it. I am prepared to be wrong. If this thing could start screwing up at any moment, I'd say, how about that? We make it up as we go along. We follow the yellow brick road. We follow the evidence. We follow the symptoms. We're going to try and build a case based on what we think it should be. So this is doing well. It's one thing. I'm looking at these things, these big capacitors and this other drive, which I really can't see. I don't know which one goes on which side. I suppose maybe I should have kept a look at that. But if I do send these off with Mr. Rudy, he has a 4040. And I suspect he can figure that out. But he was telling me he thought that perhaps like replacing one of these might be like $20, but really if it's a difference between having one of these working and not working, that's not so bad. Who knows? Could be more. There could be shipping. My gut tells me that if I went to the local place where I could just go in and get things, they'd probably look at me and say, it probably means ordering stuff. But once again, I may have extras. Because, like, okay, I've got drives, and I don't know why, but there's more 8050s than these. And I really haven't ever looked at them. I really didn't know all that much about them. I certainly know a whole lot more about these drives in the last few days than I ever did before. Okay, we are formatting. Good. So, we're cooking. We're cooking with gas. We're formatting D1. So we'll let this keep going. I didn't put anything in there. I put everything back. Oh, one last thing. There might have been, was there one washer? Was there one washer that dropped when I was taking the drive out? And if so, where did it go? Boy, that's another thing. That is a time to do this, if ever I was going to do this. There's never a better time than when you have everything out to tidy it up. This is dusty. And it's not in bad shape, it's just dusty. Anyway, I was sure I did drop a washer that I don't think I ever found. But maybe I did. Maybe I should pick it up and go forward. Oh. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, there's the paper. There's the cables. Well, maybe I'll find it when I'm sweeping. Alright, well why is this ever light? Without the power supply, it is. I'll look on the floor. I do not see anything there. Anyway, let's make room. We're going to bring in the other drive, the flood drive. So maybe, possibly, I will do that. So, to summarize, we're doing okay. Oh, okay, 40/40 mounting screws. They do have all the things there. They do. Power supply screws. I should, when I get a moment also, I have two 6502s that may be bad. And I think they're bad. Certainly one of them I think is dead stone bad. The other one is maybe defective. Anyway, it's not a bad thing. Just reconfirm and make sure, okay, yeah, because it's not going to do any harm. Anyway, so we are working on testing the circuit board that has the power and the error LED. And so far, it's okay. So if you're out there watching and you have a drive and it's doing weird stuff like it did, little bits of the directory, little bits of the directory, little bits of, and all that stuff, think power. Anyway, enough for today. I'm going to leave this to copy and go and gather the flooded 40/40. we're starting again. Anyway, thanks for being here. Ugh. Bye for now.